We are off for leg 3 of our cross-country trips.
Don't film me. I have to concentrate. Look at what I'm driving through here.
Well, it looks a little wild. So we have about 5.5 hours of driving ahead of us. We are heading to the Grand Canyon. High hopes of staying at Mather Campground.
But after a couple days ago, you never know.
You never know. That plan may change. But I will have a backup plan in place this time. But I also think there's a lot more campgrounds right around the Grand Canyon South Rim, so should be in luck. All right, 5.5 hours, here we go. Just left Moab. My goodness, we're on the highway and we can see an arch.
You didn't even have to walk.
What? There's people pulled over for it though, isn't there? That is actually very pretty. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Arizona, people.
Oh my
What are you talking about? I feel like we came in the back door.
We definitely did. There are so many potholes in this highway, and there's no center line, and well, oh my!
It was beautiful, flat blacktop in Utah, and the minute the line hit, it turned to this ratchety old blacktop.
Oh,
that's
no,
funny.
that was wild. Yeah, there was definitely a line. Thanks, Utah, for your nice roads. Arizona, I'm not sure yet.
I don't know about you.
Don't know. We've made it to the Grand Canyon National Park. You couldn't see the sign because people were taking their picture with it. All right, we're almost there.
What is this, reindeer?
Yeah, I think that's a big old elk.
Oh. Caribou?
Caribou. Yay! We're a half a mile from the Grand Canyon entrance.
Another 6 hours in the books.
Yep, we made another road trip, and oh, here's the entrance station. All right, we paid another $35. We are now driving in the Grand Canyon National Park.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh my God.
No!
Oh, wow. Okay, so my hopes are not up as high today about getting a campsite in here, but we're sure gonna try. I think we have 21 miles to drive to get to the campsite, and same story here. They don't tell the people at the entrance station if it's full or not. You just have to drive there and see for yourself. So here we go again.
That's fine. If that's full, we head south towards,
Tucson.
And there's a 10X campground out of the park, and there's a...
We've got options, and we know them. Oh my gosh, I have to video some of this. Wow. Jason says there's another Honda Pilot behind us.
What the hell is with white Honda Pilots?
They better not steal our campsite.
This one looks like a bigger version, a newer version.
Okay.
Not the same folks.
All right. If it was, that would be, whoo.
Right.
We'll just smile and wave at them this time. Didn't miss our turn. We got it.
Yeah.
Well, I am the navigator, so
Ride's not over yet.
the possibilities of us missing our turn are highly likely. So Welcome to the dirty windshield. It's beautiful in here. So pretty. You guys, we got the last spot at Mather Campground.
You can't script this.
It's
But the lady did say, she's like, you're staying here. Like,
Yeah.
We'll make up a spot.
The lady at the booth was like one of the most pleasant people I have ever spoke
Actually,
with.
it would have been nice to camp in the parking lot down where the services are, like the showers and the laundry. I mean,
Yeah, that's probably
how much I
like
don't care.
a half a mile back that way, you know. She's like, it's not the prettiest spot, and I'm like, honestly, I'm happy just to be here. So I think the spot is gorgeous. It's beautiful to me, and if I want to see something prettier, we have legs and we can walk to it. But I guess this spot is normally an emergency site, and she pulled it off the emergency site and gave it to us. She was super sweet. So last spot at the winter, because they closed most of the campground at Mather down for the winter, so there's only one loop open and like a group tent site open. So we got the last winter camp spot. I'm pretty happy. Happening.
Where keys go, Jake? Keys go here.
Keys go there. We have a system. So Jason fashioned up these fancy hooks. We have to take them off to get the side-by-side in and out. But
And the door has to be up.
oh, I see. See.
Senor.
So he's got these fancy hooks and he just wing nuts them into those holes right up there. And then we have...
You see these awesome shelves?
Oh.
They just store up against the wall, and then you don't.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Those are one of my favorite features, Jay.
Really?
Yep.
That's awesome.
We're just really creative. Making the most of space.
It works. Gives us a lot more storage.
Yes, it does. Okay. We are all set up in the Grand Canyon. I am so happy, and it is so pretty here. We got
last spot in the house.
Last spot in the house.
Which is crazy because they could, I mean...
There's other loops, but they're closed in the winter. And I suppose for snow removal and just staffing, I don't know. But the weather is incredibly gorgeous. It is so pretty out. It's so nice. And we are here for
three nights.
3 nights.
That's the longest.
It's our longest in one spot yet. I think there's a lot to see and a lot to explore here, so pretty excited.
We just got set up and it's time to go and get firewood.
Yeah.
Grab a bite to eat or decide if we're going to grill.
What we're going to do for supper. So yeah, that's what's next. So we'll definitely take you along on our journey.
Look how happy she is.
I am really happy. I really am. Yeah. Because The lady easily could have just said, "I'm sorry, it's full." Because this was actually not an open spot. They opened it. Thank you, lady at the booth. You were so nice. She was not about to crush my dreams. Yep. All right. We're here. We're set up.
I don't want to go look over the edge because I'm scared.
I was going to also tell them. So we are off the grid in this. There's nothing to plug into. There's no water. There are bathhouses and there's a shower house and a laundry area. But as far as where we're sitting, no utilities.
Yeah.
So
it's the 5th. Let's see. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the 5th day of camping, and we're finally actually completely
unplugged
off the grid.
Yep. And you get to use your Blue Eddy tonight.
Yeah. TV.
Not a sponsor.
Why not?
I don't.
Everybody else has one.
They send them to everybody else, not to us. Whatever.
Forget it. I'll buy my own.
It's fine.
Whatever.
What do you think, boss?
Says it's going to run this for 9 hours. I think that's what that means.
Awesome.
So
We've got electric heat running off of our Blue Eddy. And then all of our lights actually turned on also. So cool.
I had those on by the 12 volt.
Oh, you did?
Well, not those, I guess.
Okay. Cool. It's exciting. There's elk walking through the park. There's another one back here. Oh my gosh. Hermit, you be quiet. There's a whole bunch of them. Shh. Hey. All right, you guys. We are officially camping at the Grand Canyon.
Off the grid.
Off the grid. Yep. And actually, I did some reading, and in the loop we're in the Pine Loop at Mather, and you're not allowed to run a generator here. So we're going to rely on our Blue Eddy and its solar panels.
Thanks a lot, Blue Eddy.
And see how that works out for us. You're gonna get a true review because we actually bought this thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
We're not gonna sugarcoat it.
I don't like it.
So we're pretty excited. I got Herman here in my lap.
Look at boy.
He
Look
is.
at him.
He's shivering.
Oh, he's not.
He
covered
is.
up in a blanket and a fire.
He is, but he's still shivering. He's kind of a little sissy like that, and he doesn't like new things or adventure.
You guys, you ever seen $40 worth of firewood? There it is.
So another thing that we learned up here is you are allowed to bring your own firewood in, but you cannot collect it, from around you here. If you have to get it here, you have to buy it at the general store, and it is $7.99 for a tiny bundle.
10-year-old punky pine.
It is old pine, but that's okay. We weren't sure if they would allow us to bring our own firewood in, so it's not something we even really considered. But the more you know, right? So if you're coming here, you can bring your own firewood from Nebraska. They don't care.
Isn't that weird? Because there's not a single place in Minnesota that you can transfer firewood.
No, you
Doesn't
can't.
happen.
I just figured they wouldn't let me burn my own wood, so. But you can. Just don't pick it up off the forest floor here, and they don't care. It is gorgeous up here. It's one of these places, again, like you don't know until you get here. It is impossible to video it and tell you exactly how it is.
Why are you staring at me?
Because
I know exactly what it is. It's scary. I think the Grand Canyon is scary.
Okay, so I did not I mean, obviously I knew it was huge, but I did not.
I don't think you understood what I meant.
I didn't understand at all. This is my
There was a
first time
couple
here.
times, you guys, where we were driving up here. She wouldn't even look over the edge.
I wouldn't. And it made my palms sweaty and my armpits.
And your toes kind of tingle.
It just made me feel really uncomfortable. We did walk over a little edge earlier just to take a peek, but we're gonna leave that for tomorrow. I'm gonna mentally prepare, and I'm gonna go check her out. Yeah, but it's wonderful. Point of view, we were camping at the Grand Canyon.
Who'd have thought?
I just, in my lifetime, I never thought I would get this opportunity or experience. Like,
We bought this little camper, this little
you can't
utility
really see
trailer.
it back there, but
It's just a utility trailer.
Skippy.
From,
We
where'd
bought
we
it
buy
up in Minnesota.
yeah, somewhere near Big Sandy Lake, Minnesota.
Yep. Up in Minnesota, and we toted it back to Nebraska, and then we got it all set up to.
Now it's 1,100 miles away from home.
It's 1,100 miles away from home. Yeah. Yeah. It's incredible. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
Jack Frost is here.
It's a bit chilly this morning, folks. We got Hermit all bundled up in his hoodie.
We are learning a lot. Mostly about elevation and how it affected, when we were in Colorado, it affected our Chinese diesel heater. And yesterday, when I went to bed, arrogantly thought either A, it was going to stay warm enough in here with the Blue Eddy running
An electric heater,
which it did not do.
Nope.
Or we have a little buddy heater, which I hate to use because I don't like it. We did use that last night
For a little bit, but once we went to sleep, we shut it off.
Woo.
It's chilly in here this morning. I could see my breath, so.
Well,
Yep.
it's a lot better now. I went out.
Herman was in my sleeping bag with me. So.
Went outside this morning. It's 28 degrees, which isn't even that bad.
It's
really.
not bad. We just got
It's
up.
not as bad as we're making it sound, but it's not. I mean, it's cold. Anyway,
We
went out
weren't
there,
prepared.
took the exhaust off the diesel heater, shook it, took the muffler off, banged it on some rocks, and a whole bunch of black soot and flakes fell out of the exhaust. So,
I haven't even showed them our diesel heater, so I will have to walk out there and.
I went out there this morning and started
So
it.
here's where it ducks in at, down right there. So I'll show it to you outside. But yeah, she gummed up on us in Colorado.
I got a choo-choo now.
I can feel the warmth. It's getting better.
But even the diesel heater, I don't know how comfortable I am running that overnight anyway. So it's like, heat it up,
Yes.
stay up as late as you can, turn it off, go to bed, wake up, turn it back on.
Right.
And that's just how it's going to be, because
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable running any heat overnight, honestly.
No.
I mean, this is our first voyage in this thing.
First off-grid winter.
I'm just not sure the best route.
Yeah.
Did make coffee though this morning.
Off the Blue Eddy. Yep.
No,
No?
sir, Mr. Blue Nothing Eddie.
Okay. Oh,
This-
Blue Eddy's dead, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. We're not giving up on her yet. We'll try again tonight.
this thing right now, this whole camper is running on a deep cycle 12-volt battery that's charged by that converter that's charged by my pickup while we're going down the road. So right now, this thing is self-contained without a Blue Eddy and without any other kind of shore power. So no generator. All we got is a little 12-volt, well, it's big. It's a deep cycle 12-volt battery in there.
Right. And
I don't care. You know why it made me coffee?
It's fine.
Jason's happy.
Jason's happy. I did some research last night, and there are actually no generators allowed at all in the loop we're in. Now, we have a fairly quiet generator, but I might ask the lady at the booth if we can use it. I don't know. We have a solar panel for our Blue Eddy too, so I guess we might not.
I'm not even in a big rush to charge that.
You're not
No.
disappointed?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm in a big rush to charge that because I would like to give it another...
Just sitting overnight, when I turned this thing off, it was at 32%. It's at 1%.
1%?
Maybe, I guess, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't look. When we laid down last night and we watched 2 movies.
Yes.
It was at like 32%.
Okay.
And that was just from trying to run that for about an hour.
Yeah, the electric heater...
This is a no.
The electric heater on the Blue Eddy, it drains it. Now, watching movies, it didn't take much power from it at all.
Right.
So.
But I'm just thinking in different circumstances. Like, what's going to run the Chinese heater tonight if I can't charge this 12-volt battery?
We're going to charge that Blue Eddy up, and I think it will run that diesel heater a lot easier than it does an electric heater.
We're going to find out, guys.
Now, would I run a microwave off of it? Probably not. Nope. But I would run the diesel heater, a TV, and some lights off of it, not an electric heater.
And I'm just going to, at around noon today when nobody's around and they're all looking at the Grand Canyon, I'm going to run that generator for an hour.
We'll see. Maybe those panels, we haven't even tried the solar panels yet. I'm excited to try those. So
Well, you get out there.
I'm going to get my stuff together here. I haven't even had my morning drinky drink, so I'm going to make my little fruity morning drink. And
You are a fruity drink.
I know. I'm still not really awake and not warm enough to be happy yet, so. So there's this nice path through the woods here. And it takes you all the way to the bathhouse. And they do have flushing toilets in here, so. All right, here is our awesome little diesel heater. Okay, we found some sun for the Blue Eddy solar panels. I set it up at a 55-degree angle. Kind of cool on the back of those, it has different snaps for different angles. And I set it basically into the only sunny patch I see. And it's already charging, so we'll see how that does us. Like we mentioned inside, running the electric heater is a no on that. But everything else we want to do, it'll work great. All right, we're back from some nice warm cozy showers and we're gonna cook us some brunch. I'll have to show you guys our cool little cooking box. So we obviously brought several ways to cook food, but I'll show you our box. All right, there's the box. Let's see what we all got inside here. We got forks, knives, measuring cups. All right, grabbing some food out of the cooler. Thought I'd show you guys my awesome little egg storage. Not too bad. It looks like I got one cracked egg in there, but if I would have used a regular egg carton, it would have been a soggy mess in there and definitely more broken than one. I'm cooking breakfast. Jason's got the generator running. Shh, don't tell anybody. And this, our diesel heater. The altitude did a number on her.
Yeah, and let me just show you. That's what the exhaust looks like.
Oh. Yep. Clean it up, Griffiths.
Must not have a regen setting in it like the high country.
Yeah. got a pretty rip down there.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to get to the point to where I can get to the exhaust port and see if I can get all that cleaned out. Well, I think it looks pretty clean, honestly.
Good. All right, there's a diesel heater torn down. Fun times.
Yeah. We're gonna have her up and running here before we go hiking. So.
All right, I like it. I'm gonna clean up my cooking mess so the ravens don't tear my campsite apart. We saw them tearing, I don't know, there's probably like 20 of them at somebody's campsite earlier.
They had all their groceries
like strewn about. Paper towels were everywhere, food. It was not good. So that was a good thing for me to see because I probably would have left some things out also. But after seeing that, I will not be leaving anything out. Did you get it, Griffiths?
Time will tell. Parts are going back in. Let's see.
That's a good sign. We're still kind of hanging out at camp, soaking in some sunshine. Just kind of getting our little chores done. Jason got that diesel heater cleaned up as best he can, and we ate an amazing brunch. Now he's cleaning out the side-by-side glove compartment. Random
That's
junk.
not terrible. That's a season's worth of Tacticam.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, so we're just kind of hanging out, soaking it in. I think we're gonna go tour around the Grand Canyon here shortly, so I'm excited about that. But our campground is so peaceful and quiet, and
Completely empty.
most everybody cleared out of here this morning. There's maybe us and maybe 5 other people here right now, so yep,
I'll take it.
happy to be here. All right.
Hey, look at this.
Do you see this bus back here?
Look at this efflorescence coming out of these stones.
What's going on? Okay, that's the landscaper in us. We just got off that bus.
I'm gonna write this off now. Some paper stones.
You're killing me. We just got off a bus. We're at the Grand Canyon Visitor Center.
And Laura saw a building. Everybody went this way, and Laura saw this building over here, and she's like, let's go that way.
We go this way.
Yep, so we're going, I think it's the Geological building.
I don't think so. I think that's somewhere else. It's warm, but it's not.
Guess what? You know that building she just made us walk to?
It's closed. Visitor Center. Okay, so we're going to the Mather Viewpoint. Yay.
If it's open.
It's open.
Just
What's
follow
that?
the mass herds heading that way.
Tour bus.
Mm.
Jason.
What?
I know, we are kind of like herds of cattle.
I'm not. People instinctively see a lion, guess what? They'll jump in it. They
Get
have
in
no
it.
idea what the lion is for.
Yep. Grandpa and I just cut in front of everybody.
Oh my gosh, you guys are terrible.
That happened. It was an accident, but it happened.
You know,
And they all stood there like,
nobody says you have to stand in the line. You can cut right in the front.
that's rude.
Sure, it's rude. Oh. I'm scared.
Holy moly. We've made it to the edge. And I feel like pictures and video probably do it zero justice. This is incredible though. Wow.
Reminds me of New Mexico elk hunting. We were up here and the elk were down there.
It's true.
They were safe.
We're being total tourists. We just hopped off another shuttle. And to the Geology Museum.
Man, I thought this was a pub crawl. It's not.
Sorry.
It's all right.
It's just a run around the Grand Canyon bus trip. Jason hates litter. He always picks it up. I should also mention that the shuttle, as long as you pay to get into the park, which
You can't get in.
you can't get in if you don't. As long as you pay to get into the park, the shuttles are free. You just hop on, hop off, and we don't have to drive our big ass truck all over the place.
You ever been in a restroom where you feel like you're the cleanest thing in there? If you know what I'm saying? Like,
mine was pretty nice.
trying to wash your hands just gets you dirtier.
Ew. Oh no.
What's that one?
I don't got any sanitizer either. So
Nope. Nothing.
You're out of
soap.
luck.
No soap. No.
Dirty.
No. Clean.
Okay. All right. This here says 62 miles away is Mount Trumbull, and you can see it on a clear day. And let me zoom way in. So, see it? Yeah.
So I can see, well, I can see way further than 62 miles.
That's kind of incredible, actually. Very cool. All right, we're at the Geology Museum. Looks like a pretty cool old building.
저기 밑에 저쪽 밑에 물 보이시나요?
What?
This isn't real hair.
Not real fur.
No.
You look amazing.
Saw a girl with hair just like this on the bus we just got off of.
Oh, awesome. All right, we made it back after a long day of being tourists. Jason's making supper. The Grand Canyon is truly incredible. I imagine in the summer it's incredibly busy here. So being here in February, I think we missed a lot of the crowds. It was still pretty busy, but I bet it's 5 times worse in the summertime. I feel so fortunate.
You remind me, like when you walk by here, if I forget, will you stir those?
Oh, sure. We have everything but the can opener, folks. So Jason had to cut them open with a knife. There's Jason's
This knife, look at this. Dude.
meal.
So this is a real antler and old steel. Don't know what it is, but somebody cared enough about it when they broke it, they brazed it back together.
It's pretty cool.
This knife, I bought it at a swap meet for $15.
I was gonna say, is it a swap meet
This
knife?
is one of the sharpest knives.
Old steel sharpens and holds an edge a lot better than anything new you can buy.
I mean, I hate to say that if you're Benchmade, sorry.
We have some Benchmade knives, but the old ones you get from swap meets for $15 actually are the tried and true go-to knives we use.
You don't always get them for $15. But
Jet boil going.
even
with some
75
beans.
is a good deal.
Shouldn't take long. Right, it's another beautiful morning at the Grand Canyon National Park, camping in Mather Campground. It's beautiful. So they close off a bunch of campsites in the wintertime. They only have one loop open in February anyway. So Hermit and I are actually taking a walk this morning. We're in a different loop. I did not see a sign for which one we're in, but there's nobody camping in here. it's beautiful here. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, just thought I'd update you guys and say good morning. Okay, here we are again, being tourists. We are on Hermit Road this morning. Yesterday we took the shuttle bus everywhere the shuttle bus could go, and in the wintertime there's no shuttle bus on Hermit Road, so we're just cruising in the big sea. Wow. It is incredible.
Scary. I don't like
You look like I superimposed you into this picture. Don't. That's not even funny. That's not funny. Oh my gosh.
Laura,
Jason.
look at over this.
No, I will not be looking over that.
Look at over this.
No. Oh, that's close
Come
enough.
here.
No.
I'll hold your hand.
No, this is not okay. I'm seriously.
Why are you scooching down?
Because I feel like. I don't like it. Oh my gosh. It's cool. Not gonna lie, it does completely creep me out.
Hi. Isn't it creepy?
It is creepy. Oh, wow.
It's all I remember as a kid, honestly.
This is my first time here, so.
My parents brought me here. I just remember being scared all the time.
I can't imagine being a small child.
And,
Or bringing a small child here.
and possibly
Yay.
just being yelled at constantly. Don't go near the edge. Slow down. Hold my hand.
We've actually heard a lot of that while touring
You
around.
should be on a leash. If you're under 13.
I should put you on a leash. Considering where you were just standing. Who?
Just about didn't make it.
Yep. It's incredible.
Yes.
You know, and what's really rough is these videos and pictures I've taken do it no justice. You really got to see it for yourself.
It's big enough where, I don't know about anybody else, but I like to look at this and go, has anybody walked there?
Heck yeah, there's people go down there all the time. They're crazy.
Because, well, I've been to places like that where, you know, you're elk hunting in the Colorado Rockies somewhere and you get to the top of this mountain, you sit down and there's a goddamn empty can of beans next to you.
Yeah.
People have been there.
So people have been there.
Has somebody been right there?
On that river? Sure.
Sure. Oh,
Yep.
I'm sure. Dad, you might have floated down there.
Yep. It's a place you really got to see, and I highly suggest camping here if you can find a spot. So Jason and I have some news.
Well,
We're moving off grid to this little
Hermit's Nest.
hermit's nest. It is stunning.
I don't know. The noise pollution of that helicopter is frustrating.
Okay, so it's 2:30 on day 2 at the Grand Canyon, and I think our plan now is to go back to our campsite and stay there until we leave tomorrow.
Day 2?
Yeah. We spent a whole day here yesterday, remember?
Weren't we here Sunday?
We got here at night and we just set up camp and stayed at our camp.
Well, I say this is day 3. I don't know what you're saying, but Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
We got here like late Sunday afternoon.
Okay, doesn't count.
I don't count that. That was a night.
Listen to that, guys.
It was.
Anything happens late Sunday afternoon doesn't count.
Shut up. No, that was Sunday night. We got here.
Put your seatbelt on.
Monday. No, we're driving half a mile.
Okay.
Monday, we spent the whole day being tourists on the shuttle bus. Tuesday, which is now, we drove down Hermit's Road, which was really cool. It was really neat, actually. That was
So
worth
scary.
doing.
I feel like there needs to be more, like,
What?
railings and rope and chain, something to save me from myself. Right?
Okay, I
Like,
don't know. I don't feel like jumping off. Jason does.
Kinda. I get there and I'm like,
Kinda. It's concerning. I have no desire to just jump off there. Because halfway through your fall, you're gonna be like, I'm really regretting this right now.
100%. 100% you'd regret it.
Yeah, because you'd have time to think about it while you're floating through the
But
air
man,
to the
when
bottom.
you're standing there on the edge and you're like, it's right there.
No,
Go get it.
I have no desire. So anyways, it's 2:30. We are heading back to our awesome little campsite. And I think we're going to spend the remaining part of our trip there.
You know that one person
beautiful.
a month dies in the Grand Canyon?
So they average 12 deaths per year here.
To me, that's one a month.
To me, that's one a month also. I mean, maybe there's 6 in 1 month at certain times of the year. But 12 in a year, so however you want to look at it. Jason says one.
Hey!
Oh! Oh. Oh shit, I'm not recording. Hey man. Mule deer coming through. That's pretty cool, actually. We are back at Camp and Cozy. Got the generator running. I'm not sure if you can hear that. Jason has diesel heater junk all over his shirt. So that's the fun thing. When we buy these things and people don't give them to us, we can give you solid reviews.
Y Pro Chinese diesel heater suck.
Yeah, it's not working out
Blue
for
Eddy
us.
1800
Honestly,
for any.
I like the Blue Eddy. I like it.
For anything more than running a TV.
Camping at the Grand Canyon.
Hey! I got a 12-volt battery in there that does as much as a Blue Eddy. Just saying.
A little
You
more
guys can
cost
sugarcoat
effective.
it and fabricate it all you want, but I bought
Okay, you can't swear.
the
thing.
So I bought the thing.
Oh.
I can tell you what it's really like. Send me one that works, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, Blue Eddy. We need a bigger Blue Eddy.
1800. Don't even know why you'd sell it. Like, it'd be great for camping off grid in a tent.
Yeah.
You want to charge your phone or run a fan, a little fan, or
That would do all those things quite
a
well.
little light.
Yeah. Electric heater. Nope.
Coffee maker. Blow dryer.
Diesel heater.
That thing probably will not make it back to Nebraska.
The diesel heater.
Yeah.
The Blue Eddy is good. We like it. The diesel heater, I don't know. I think the elevation messed it up.
You guys,
Whatever.
all I'm saying is, you know, we just said the 1800 Blue Eddy would be great for a tent to charge a phone or run a fan or a small light. You can go to Menards and buy a 12-volt battery with a handle on it. It'll do the same thing. Just saying.
Now Blue Eddy is never going to send us a Blue Eddy.
Don't care.
It's okay.
I have one.
Not a sponsor.
Doesn't need to be. Now, clean boots. Look at these bad boys.
Nike.
These things,
Car.
I almost went over the edge of the Grand Canyon today, but these boots stopped me from doing it.
Uh-huh. All right, good morning. It's
Good morning.
goodbye, Grand Canyon. It's been grand.
On
And
to the last and final leg of, well, second to
we
last.
have to get home, but getting to where we're going, this is our last stop before turning around and going back home. And we will be there for a week, and we'll be 100% off-grid, boondocking it deeper down into Arizona. Where we're going, I don't really know. We just have coordinates.
We
So-
don't need roads.
Right. So anyway, Grand Canyon, it was amazing. It was beautiful. I highly suggest visiting. And we're out. Please subscribe, like, comment, all the things. See you on the next one.